Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, welcome everyone in this virtual classroom. I'm very glad, I'm very happy to be with you. Inshallah, together we will get benefits from our lesson today. So, starting now, here's the class for first secondary stage. The subject, which is our interesting subject, is English language. And the semester, as you see here, the second lesson, to see, believe it or not. To see, believe it or not. In Traveler 2. Prepared by Amina Madkhali, presented by me, Osama Al-Awaji. So, welcome again. Let's go to our business. Okay. Here, we have here 5 goals and objectives. Inshallah, we will cover all these in our lesson today. Behavioral objectives of the lesson. Number 1 here, as you see here, practice narrating a story and experiences. This is number 1, narrating a story. And listen for specific information and dialogue also. Number 3 is talking about to practice adverbs and adverbial phrases also. Number 4, identify a new vocabulary. Also, we will learn some vocabulary. The last one is discuss a story and how to write one. How to write a story. How to describe. So, inshallah, we cover all these goals. Okay, here we are. Yes, as you see here, as a warming up, are there any insects you are afraid of? If the answer is yes, give me the reason. Why? If the answer is no, also give me the reason. So, here we have why. As you see in this picture, we have a lot of insects. Like ant, butterfly, bee, fly, locust, mosquito. So we have a lot of insects here. So, here, this question is yes or no question, because starting with R. You have to answer by yes or no, and after that, give me the reason for your answer. In section number 1, here, vocabulary, adverbs, and adverbial phrases. So we will learn some adverbs in this lesson, inshallah. Here, you can see, match the words on, okay, the right with their synonyms. Okay, we have here left sentences and we have words on the right. Okay? So, the synonyms means the same meaning of something. The same meaning. Synonyms, the same meaning. The opposite of that is antonyms. So, we have synonyms, we have antonyms. But here, we will focus on just synonyms on the right. Then use some of them to complete the sentences from number 1 until number 5. In some cases, there is more than one answer. So you can fill in the spaces by one more than one answer here. Okay, shall we start? I directly here show the answer. Okay, so start with number 1. We were having dinner when. So where's the adverb here? Suddenly, or you can choose another one. All of a sudden, the lights went out. Number 2, Saud had a car accident last night, but fortunately, luckily, amazingly, to my surprise, he didn't get hurt. Alhamdulillah. Number 3, Bushra finally found her book under the sofa. Finally, the end. Number 4, Dan wanted to go swimming on Sunday, but unfortunately, unluckily, it was raining. Number 5, when he realized that someone was following him, he ran home, locked the door, and then, after that, finally, he called the police. So, this is the suitable answer for this activity. Well done. Let's go to next slide here. Okay, so here in listening, you will hear a telephone conversation or a conversation between Sam and his friend, Joe, who had a bad experience with bees. Okay, you know what's the meaning of bees? Before, kind of what? Insects. Before you listen, look at the picture and guess which of the words below will be mentioned. Then listen and check your answers. Okay, so here we have what? Some words like here, swarm, okay, faint, hospital, flowers, hide, sting, police, buzz, river, honey. Okay, so this word is ordered randomly. So now, together, we will go to what? The conversation here. Okay, listen now. I'm gonna start now. Joe, hey Sam, did I tell you what happened to me in the park on Friday? No, it was really frightening. I was eating yogurt with honey and reading a book. Suddenly, a bee started buzzing around me, so I killed it. Why did you do that? Bees are our friends. Oh, I won't do it again. That's for sure. As I was walking back to work, suddenly there was another bee buzzing around my head, then another and another. Soon, there was a whole swarm of them. Sam, did they sting you? Joe, a few times, yes, on my neck and arms, so I started running, but I couldn't make them go away. Sam, what did you do? Joe, well, I was near the river, so I jumped in there and hid under the water. Did it work? Joe, no, they were just waiting till I got out, so I got my breath back and ran for it. I tried to find a place to go inside, but all I could see was a bus waiting at the bus stop. So I got on. The people thought I was crazy. The bees just followed me on the bus. So all the passengers got off the bus. Sam, that's unbelievable. Joe, I know. I got off the bus with others and just ran all the way home. I didn't go back to work that day. But listen to this. I woke up the next morning and all the flowers in my back garden were full of bees. Millions of them, like they were waiting for me. Sam? Oh, come on, Joe. I don't believe that. Joe? It's true. I went out through the back door and I went to my brother's house. I'm staying there at the moment. Sam? Yes. And there are millions of bees in the neighborhood waiting for me. Joe? Sam, listen. Sam, I have had enough of your jokes. Joe, goodbye. So, this is a conversation between Joe and Sam. Okay, now, after listening, here we have listen again. Okay, we have listened before. And put the sentences in correct order. So we have here from A until G. You have write down number. Okay, from number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, what is the sentence comes the first? So, if we have the first, second, and third, fourth, and so on. Okay, what do you think now? What do you think? Okay, so I will show you the answer here. The answers. Yeah, the number 1 is Joe killed a bee. This is number 1. Number 2, a bee stung Joe. 3, Joe jumped in the river. Number 4, Joe ran onto a bus. Number 5, Joe ran home. Number 6, Joe saw lots of bees in his garden. Number 7, Joe went to his brother's house. So this is the correct order for the previous conversation between Joe and Sam. Well done. Here, the number 3 here, section number 3, writing a story. Read the story and answer the question. Now I will read the story and you have to, okay, concentrate on the story here. We have a story. So, the title of the story is, Can I Give You a Hand? Can I give you a hand? It's kind of helping. Okay, kind of helping. Can I give you a hand? So, you can say in your book, okay, in page number 25, okay, at the right side here, can I give you a hand? It was a warm summer evening. Paul was returning home when he saw 2 men outside the house of his neighbor, Tom Baker. They were carrying his furniture into a van. He knew that Tom was moving out in a few days. So he walked up to one of the men and said, "Hello, can I give you a hand?" The man just stood there, looking at Paul. That's when the other man said, "That would be great." As soon as Paul helped them finish, the two men quickly got into the van, thanked him, and left. Later, while Paul was having dinner, the doorbell rang. It was Tom, and he looked very upset. Someone broke into my house and took everything, he shouted. Paul froze. I'm so stupid, he thought. Fortunately, Paul gave a clear description of the men to the police, and they found the burglars after only an hour. Paul helped move everything back into the empty house, but he's never offered to help a neighbor again. So this is the story for the man, or the title and the topic of the story is what? Can I give you a hand? Can I give you a hand? So if you would like to help somebody is elderly or women or children, you can say, can I give you a hand? Okay. So this is the okay. Read the story. We read the story here, and you have to answer the question. Number 1, what is the purpose of each of the paragraphs? What is the purpose? Okay, so if you would like here in reading, in this story we have 3 paragraphs. We have at the beginning of the paragraph, or the beginning of the story, we have paragraph, and middle, and the last. So we call it here introduction at the first, and the body, okay, of the story, and conclusion at the end of the story. So here, as you see, the first one is, okay, introductory here paragraph says a scene describes background of the story and introduces the main characters. Introducing and make something at the beginning of the paragraph. Okay, so here talk about the main characters. Okay, the main paragraph or the body describes how the story started and developed. Okay, and the body or the main. Okay, and final and conclusion paragraph ends the story and make a short comment about it. So here, this is the first question. What about the second one? The tenses are used here, 2 sentences. The writer uses what? The past simple and the past progressive. Okay, in this story. So if you'd like to write a story, you have to follow this rule. You have to start with introduction, okay, the first paragraph, and body, okay. You have to talk about how the story started and developed, and at the end you have to end. You have to end this story. Let's call it what? Conclusion paragraph. Very nice. Okay, look at the following question here and decide in which paragraph each of them has been answered. Write 1 or 2 or 3. So here we have some question, and you have to choose the first paragraph or the second or the third from the story. Okay, here is the answer for all. The first question is, who are the main character or characters, and what was or were the main character or characters doing? So this is number 1. Number 2, here, what did the main characters do and what happened? So we choose the second paragraph. When did the story take place? Also the first paragraph. How did the main character feel? Also the second paragraph here. What happened in the end? Yes, the end, conclusion, we choose the third one, the last paragraph. Where did the story take place? Also here, paragraph number 1. The last one, how does or how do the main character or characters feel now? The third paragraph. So you have to classify where is this question and which belong to which paragraph in a previous story. Which title, and can I give a hand? Can I give you a hand? So this is a summary for our lesson. So start with the title, to see, believe it or not, in Traveler 2, and to practice narrating a story and experiences. Also here, listen for specific information. We listen to a conversation between Joe and Sam. Also here, practice adverbs and adverbial phrases. Also here, we have also identify a new vocabulary and discuss a story and how to write one. This is the summary for the lesson today. Thank you very much. Have a nice day for all, and goodbye.